Hey, how you doing? Austin here. So I want to talk to you about what is going on in the overall market, Bitcoin crashing, going down, Ethereum down, things of that nature. I did a video earlier today talking about why crypto is down. I'll link to that video at the end of this video. It'll be right here above my head. You will see the link to that. But we had another developing situation I needed to make you guys aware of, which is contributing to the overall reason that the entire crypto market is down. So in the video I did earlier this morning, I talked about a few key things. Number one, there was a $670 million worth of Bitcoin that has been dumped in the last 24 hours. That created a pretty dramatic sell-off situation in Bitcoin, which then spilled over into Ethereum and so forth. We've also got the fear and greed index. We've moved way far over into the fear side, so people are very extremely fearful right now. There's a lot of fear, etc., running rampant from a social anxiety level. Okay, so and that translates to people pulling their money out, and mostly retail investors, right? You and I are retail investors. We've also got a kind of a global situation developing with the Delta variant of the COVID virus that is starting to gain some momentum, it would seem, especially in Europe, and that's causing some dramatic fear. In that scenario, the Delta variant has started to impact, obviously, the equity markets, the stock markets, and things of that nature, which again is spilling over into crypto as well. Okay, so those are things that I covered in that previous video, and again, I will link to that video if you want more in detail explanation of that. The link will be above me. By the way, this video is for entertainment purposes only, but this is yet another reason of what's going on. Okay, so at the end of months, which we're coming up at the end of November, you start to get options that are expiring. Okay, so $2.5 billion worth of Bitcoin options are going to expire today. And here's what the market might expect. Okay, so I've highlighted a couple of things, and this is why it's relevant. Okay, so how options change the shape of the market. So option contracts are usually being used by professional traders to hedge their own positions whenever they expect the volatility to rise. In accordance to the open interest, the max pain price is being determined, which was $58,000. So due to Bitcoin dropping below $55,000, most open options positions will not reach the strike price, which causes a major loss in the options market. Okay, usually the spot Bitcoin trading pair follows the derivatives like options or perpetual futures on various major exchanges. In this case, selling pressure on the spot market exceeded the power of the derivatives. So traders and experts note that Bitcoin's price action is tied to the global risk off on the financial market that is being confirmed by the performance of major companies on the market. Bitcoin most recently broke the correction with the stock market, but is currently gaining back the same traction. Okay, so what does this mean? What does the expiry mean for the market? Okay, options expiry usually does not affect the price of the asset itself, i.e. Bitcoin. Instead, it affects the overall volatility. And that's the word I want you to remember, volatility. Okay, in the case of Bitcoin, we could clearly see the volatility spike. According to on-chain market data, the 90-day volatility still remains relatively low compared to other periods. So we've got a tremendous amount of volatility that has now entered the market, Bitcoin, and it's obviously spilling over into the other coins as well. Okay, so that's really what I wanted to talk to you real quickly about, was that this is yet another reason that the crypto market is down today. Again, I covered the other ones in a previous video. That link will be right above me here in a few seconds if you want to check that out. But I think that ultimately long term, again, this will correct itself. We'll be fine. The market's actually come back just a little bit, and it's actually it's bouncing. Like Ethereum did climb over 4,100. Bitcoin did climb up a little bit. You can see right here, that it has climbed back a little bit from in the last 24-hour its low of 53.6. And I think that it either will come, potentially go back today, but I think today is going to be a red day that's going to be pervasive. And possibly into the weekend. Now, a lot of analysts and people are predicting that next week we will kind of begin the process of starting a bull run. We will see if that transpires. But hey, guys, it's Black Friday, and if you were looking for some deals, again, not investing advice, this could be a pretty decent shopping day. All right, with that said, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you later. Take it easy. Go make some money. Bye.